So let's get right down to it. Can you retire or not? Hi, it's Rick DiBiasio again, certified financial planner and author of the Retirement Dilemma. And the dilemma is, can we retire with interest rates so low and the stock market so high? What are we supposed to do with our money right now? Well, let me give you a back-of-the-envelope calculation that you can do today that'll give you a pretty good idea of whether you can do this or not. And I simply want to know if your retirement is funded or unfunded. You can call it underfunded, not funded, whatever floats your boat, but it's a pretty simple calculation. So you take your projected retirement budget. Remember, we asked you to do that, and in the book we go into a little more detail on it. And let's say that your projected budget is it's going to cost you $2,000 a month to live. And then subtract out your fixed payments, which by and large is your Social Security, but any other guaranteed type of fixed payments coming in, like pension plans or something like that. And that's your monthly gap, the difference. So in our example right here, if you have $2,000 monthly expenses and you have $1,500 coming in from Social Security, then your monthly gap is $500. So that's step one. Okay, pretty easy now. Step two is take that monthly gap that you have and multiply it times 12. That gives you, not surprisingly, an annual gap. Now take that annual gap until the number of years until you reach 100 years old, because all of my clients live to be 100. It's guaranteed. That's a good round number to work with. And that gives you a lifetime gap. So in our example, if you have a $6,000 annual gap and you have 30 years until retirement, then you have a lifetime gap of $180,000. If your retirement account balance is bigger than your lifetime gap, you've got a funded retirement. If your lifetime gap is bigger than your retirement balance, you've got an unfunded retirement. It's that simple. You can do this if you pause the video right now and write a few numbers down. You'll know in a second how safe it is to retire. Let's give you another example of this. John is age 65 years old, and his projected budget again is $2,000. His Social Security payments are $1,300 a month, so that's a $700 monthly gap, which is an $8,400 annual gap. He's 65, so to take him out to 100 years old, that's a $294,000 lifetime gap. So again, if his accounts are greater than $294,000, he has what we call a funded retirement. If his accounts are less than $294,000, he has an unfunded retirement. Now, that's not saying that you have a guaranteed retirement. You still have to take care of your money. You have to watch your expenses. You have to keep up with inflation. So there's still a lot of work to be done. But in terms of just a good, quick number to let you know if you should feel comfortable or not, this is a pretty good way to look at it. The Retirement Dilemma goes into this in great details. We call this the bins and gaps method of retirement planning, and we just talked about the gaps. And you can find it on Amazon. And if you head over to my website, Latitudes Financial, there's a whole lot more stuff to play with over there. Hey, I hope this helped. It's Rick again, and if we can be of service to you, let me know. Thanks. Bye-bye.